Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and in this video I'll be showing how World War I started. So let's understand Germany. Germany had an empire and it was imperial. Let me show you this German empire. And it was really big. See that one? That's how big it was. Bordering the Russian Empire and France, Belgium, Netherlands, and the Austro-Hungarian Empire. And they had the Austro-Hungarian Empire, as their ally in World War I. Like if you see right here, it's made of the Czech Republic, Austria, Hungary, Slovenia, Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, and a part of Romania, a little part of Ukraine, Poland. This was a massive empire, too. And there was another massive empire as the Russian Empire. The Russian Empire was a really big empire, as it's from all the way from the Pacific to Europe, and it was really big, and it bordered Mongolia, China, Afghanistan, and Persia. Okay. But how did World War I start? So there were the Allies, and these were Britain, France, and the United States of America, okay? And Japan. And there were the Central Powers with Imperial Germany, Austria-Hungary, the Ottoman Empire, Bulgaria, and yeah. And in the King of Austria-Hungary, known as Archduke Franz Ferdinand, in the year was 1914, Archduke Franz Ferdinand lived in Sarajevo, and he wanted to visit the injured soldiers, and he was heading a turn there, and there were some assassins waiting for him, but they missed, and they blew up an officer's car. Then the Archduke went to hiding, but he didn't leave Sarajevo. He went back in the open top car, and he took a wrong turn to the hospital and got stuck with an assassin. And then he was assassinated. And Austria-Hungary was pissed about this, and they thought the Serbian government had something to do with it. So, which they might have had, So they declared war on them, and they asked Germany, and was it good? And Germany gave them a thumbs up. Then they declared war, and Germany had a plan if a war had started. They called this the Schlieffen Plan. It was they declared war on the Russian Empire and France. So they were gonna lightning speed take out France, and when Russia's still getting ready for war, they're gonna invade Russia and win the war. That was not the case. So they started invading France. France, with its Franco-Prussian German border, had lots of forts there, and the Germans could not waste time fighting off the forts. So they went into neutral Belgium, and then it was a stalemate, and they caused a lot of atrocities. And then Britain joined the war, the UK, and this was called the Western Front. And then there was the Eastern Front. The Russian Empire was ready for war, and this was unexpected for the Germans. So the Germans had to send some troops to defend on the east, and then with their friend Austria-Hungary, they were beating the Russians, but the Russians had two offensives: one into northern Prussia, northern Germany, and one into Austria-Hungary. Into northern Germany, it failed, but into Austria-Hungary, it happened. And yeah, and watch another video to see what happens.